Cancer placements. Let's do you a reading. Cancer, wait, yes, we are doing Cancer. Let's do you a reading. Cancer. There's something you really want to do and you're edging to do it. What is that? What is it? Something that has been calling for you. Something that you feel called to do. This could be in regards to someone or in the pursuit of someone. This can be either planning a future with someone or trying to make a situation or create, you know when people say create opportunities when you cannot find opportunities. It's almost like you are trying to create an opportunity in order to unite you with someone that you want or that you love, perhaps, that you feel stuck on. Why is this situation stuck? Why is it stuck? Disappointment? Something happened between the two of you. What happened? It feels like it's one of those connections where no matter how much you try to make it work, it doesn't. Yeah. This feels like you have already tried. You've already tried to make this connection work. So this is telling me that it's either a past person or someone that you thought if you are patient with, things will evolve to the kind of standard or to the place you want to reach with this person. But it never got there. It never got there. Show me how you feel about this person. Yep. You feel a strong soul connection with this person. We have the Six of Cups here. Yeah, but realistically, a lot of things happened here between the two of you, which could have ruined the way that you see this person, or it kind of like disappointed you because they didn't meet your expectations, the expectations that you would have for a soulmate, soul contract, or soul connection. So Cancer, you know, I'm getting that even though the situation is not as bad, it feels like the situation here with this person is not as bad as you think, but because you have your expectations high of this person, the disappointment is greater than the actual disappointment, if that makes sense. So because you had high expectations on this person to meet those standards or to be the person that you expect them to be, and then they disappointed you, the disappointment is even greater because you already had high expectations for this person. I get it, you know. This is why it's best to have no expectations, because if something goes wrong, then you're like, meh. If something is better, then it's like, wow. But it feels like you already had expectations for this person to be meeting a certain criteria, which is of the soulmate, but then they disappointed you. So, okay, let's keep that in mind. Let's see how this person feels about you. They don't trust you. They think you manipulate your way to whatever you want. Okay. So this person doesn't trust you, and the reason why they don't trust you is because they think that you try to manipulate things to what you want. So even though, for example, let's say it's not the best decision for you to go left, but then because you are emotionally involved and emotionally what's the word for it? It's because you're emotionally set on taking the left turn. You want to take the left turn even though you have no wisdom or experience to support that decision. So they think that you're not the best person for decision making, and they see you as manipulating whatever situation to only fit your narrative. Meaning, if you say the sky is purple, you will find the theory and the reason and the fact that supports that claim. You know what I mean? So that's how they see you. See, here's the thing. They have good emotions for you, but they don't like things about you that they find unreasonable, which could be your emotions, or they could think that you manipulate your way to what you want, instead of being logical and factual and realistic. I don't think they hate you. If you think this person hates you, or... No, they don't. I do feel like this person has their guard up around you, though, because they don't trust you. Why is this connection being mentioned here? Because I see that you want to do something about this person, or you want to do something. What is Cancer planning on doing? Pursuing this person. Yeah, we've already accomplished that. You want to revive, I want to say revive the connection between you and this person. Yeah, yeah. You're waiting for the opportunity to revive it with them, despite the difficulties that you two had. How will that play out? Let's pull up more cards here. It will require a lot of patience and work, but is it possible? Yes, it is possible. Okay, so yes, it will require a lot of work and patience and whatever else to see you through with this person, but is it worth it? I do see it's worth it. I feel like it will make the both of you happy. Show me the nature of this connection between these two. Show me what is this connection destined for or destined to? Ooh. That is not a good card. 7 of Swords here. Wow, 7 of Cups, 10 of Wands. Yeah, lesson. This rings as a lesson. This is a karmic situation that you are refusing to let go of. Cancer. So, what should Cancer do besides the obvious? What should Cancer do in regards to this connection situation? Let it burn. Cancer, I mean, I said, what should Cancer do besides the obvious? It's to let it burn. Let it fall. Let it reveal itself without you having to focus or trying to manipulate the narrative or trying to control the narrative is the right wording for it. Let it burn. You know, when you see a house burning, you don't try to save it anymore because it's burning, and it's like, yes, it could, you know, you could put the fire out, but there's nothing that surrounds it that will burn. So let the house burn. It's easier. It will save you resources. It will save you water. There is no reason to unburn it. So let it burn. That is your advice. Leave it. And you know, it's interesting that I say leave it, because the thing that is holding you back from letting this karmic go away is your own attachment to it. Meaning you are the one that is holding on to the rope that is meant to be let go of. I do sense that you have feelings for them, you know, like you want to work on this despite the difficulty between the two of you, or the stagnation, because there is definitely stagnation here, and it's for a good reason. But you know what you're doing, Cancer, here is that you could be sending the energy to the universe where you are asking for a karmic situation to repeat itself. Because being in this energy of wanting to control how this connection goes is giving signs of you not learning the lesson. Okay, so I want to see what the lesson here is. What is the lesson here? Knowing your worth. Boundaries. Okay, let's see what else. Communication. Fair treatment. And the justice. You could be the type of person that is like a doormat. Excuse my French, right? You could be the type of person that is a people pleaser. You know, when you love someone, you are like all in, and it doesn't matter if it causes you your health, your well-being, your mental state, your emotional state. And you could be the type that is obsessive or possessive of your loved ones. This is teaching you to know your worth, because if you know your worth, you don't worry about people leaving and coming back, because you know your worth. So it's about your self-worth, your self-image, and the way you communicate, the way you perhaps respond, or maybe you are the type that reacts instead of responds based on emotions. I mean, Cancerians, in generally, water signs are known for their kind of like emotional reactions, but Cancerians are known for that as well. But the main thing that I see here is that you need to learn the lesson of knowing when the end is here. And this connection has showed you that the end is here, but there is a part of you that is being stubborn, because it's like, my toy, it's my toy, I don't want to share my toy. But your toy is broken. Doesn't work. Doesn't work anymore. You know what I remembered? I remember, have you seen that video where there's a little boy that has a dead fish in his hand, and his father is, let go of the fish, and he's like, it's my fish, I want to take it home with me, and the dad is like, let go, it's a dead fish. It feels like that. It feels like you are, because you decided to love this person, it doesn't matter if they are a karmic or not. It's like, I want this dead fish. And I understand, Cancer. I understand where you're coming from. But you have to kind of parent yourself. You know, you have to be the dad to that little boy. You have to kind of like say, you know, reason with yourself. Listen, you know, I know you love this person, but are they good for you? No. Do they make you happy? Just, you know, like, because I see a lot of drama here. You're not on the same page. Do they make you happy? Do they fulfill you and truly make you happy? Not happy when you please them. Happy as you are, without having to kind of like twist and turn in order to fit their bill. I don't know what that means exactly, but that's what comes to mind. Okay, so reason with yourself. Be your adult self, because it feels like your inner child. I don't want to say inner child, that's not really the right representation of this energy. It feels like you are just you know, stubborn about this because you want this person, okay? Despite the signs and the resistance that you're getting. And you kind of have to get in touch with your higher self in order to reason with your unreasonable part of you, so that you can let go of this karmic, because that's what they are. If they didn't teach you to love yourself for who you are, and if they didn't teach you that your self-worth is not compared to how you get treated, then I think that you might repeat a lesson here. So be careful. I mean, no one wants to repeat a lesson, but if you need to learn or relearn a lesson, you know, I won't get involved in that, because guess what? You will repeat it despite of this reading. But if you've already learned the lesson of self-love and knowing what healthy boundaries look like, then you shall have no problem letting this person go. And a bit of awareness through this reading will be like, yes, this is my sign, my confirmation. I already know this intuitively, therefore I will act on it, right? So I will leave you with that, with this message. We will see what we will take to extended. So, let's see. Alright, Cancer. Cancer. Is this revenge? I don't know what this is trying to say so far, but let's see. I think this is what this is trying to say is the person that we spoke about, but it's showing me their perspective instead of yours. You know, this person is not done with you. And when I say not done with you, not in a way, in a positive way, it feels like in a I'm gonna teach you way. Whoever this person is, Cancer, they feel like a karmic. And maybe they know it, maybe they don't. But it doesn't matter, because it feels like, it's almost like karma is working through them. And you know, when we deal with karma, it doesn't mean that we are bad people. It just means that we have some fucking karmic debt to clear. And they come through lessons, they come through, you know, working on the things that trigger us. And I feel like this person has got you triggered. And maybe you are associating that with feelings and you are becoming obsessed with them because they trigger you on a deep level and you don't understand why. Well, I am telling you why, because they are your karmic. So what I see here is this person is not done with you. And this is why I asked about revenge. I don't necessarily see that they are after revenge, but they are after making things even. Whatever that means. I do see that this person will communicate with you, but they will not communicate with you to be with you or to give you what you want. It's to remind you of the lesson that you missed out on. So, I mean, I try to get away from this energy, but it's still lingering. It wants to be talked about. There is something here, if you do not pass, you will unlock or restart a new cycle with this person. And it doesn't have to be the type where you are actually back together. It could be in separation. So what I'm seeing is that you could reopen a cycle where you become unavailable to other or new people until this lesson is learned. And it doesn't mean that you will be back together, but it means that you will have to learn the lesson even in separation. I just heard humbling. I don't know why exactly. Maybe this is to humble you. What are you trying to say? Why is this person's energy still here? What are you trying to deliver here? Wow, you are given an ultimatum. Leave or else. Wow. I mean, it kind of sounds like a threat, right? But it's an ultimatum. Leave or else. Leave or you will repeat a lesson. Damn. Okay, so let me see. Leave or else. The way I heard it is quite concerning, actually. Quite very concerning. Quite very concerning, right? Oh man, you have options. Actually, you have two options. It can go either this or that, okay? And it's an ultimatum. It's like either you leave and leave the situation behind, or you will repeat a cycle. And in this cycle, that is what we are taking to the extended. Because I'm gonna talk about what will happen if you end up repeating this cycle with this person. And obviously it doesn't look good, but we will delve into that energy and see where it takes us. Cancer. The extended link will be in the description box. I will see you there.